Welcome to Vlognas day number 15. Has 2021 been a trying year for you? Have you survived 2019 through today's date? If you have, trust me, you are the real MVP. If you have lasted this long and have not lost your mind, or if you did lose your mind and then you got your sanity back somewhere in between there, you're doing the right thing. This year has been something. These past few years, if they haven't taught you anything, then you are not teachable, okay? But today I'm going to share with you 21 things that I have learned in 2021 that will forever change my life. Number one, the word normal does not exist. There is no longer a normal. There's nothing normal about what has been going on in the past few years. So I have come up with the notion that normal no longer exists. Number two, prayer works. I don't care what you're praying, how you pray. I don't care how you say it. As long as you have a relationship with our Creator, trust me, it is needed. When you have nowhere else to turn, you can't talk to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your friend, there's always a friend in our Heavenly Father. So trust me, prayer works. I'm a firm believer and I know for myself, okay? Number three, never compare yourself or your situation to anyone else. Trust me, what you see on the outside may not always be what's going on the inside. So never try to take your situation and compare it to theirs. You don't know how many times those people had to pray and how many strings had to be pulled or anything for them to get to where they are. You don't know what happened to make them lose everything. You have no idea. So don't compare yourself or your situation to anyone else's. Number four, actions speak louder than words. And that goes without saying much. Sometimes people can say, I love you, I care about you, I need you, this, that, and the third. But until they show you, don't believe it. Number five, you are more creative than you think you are. Meaning, there's a lot of things that has happened in this past year that have made your creative juices start flowing. There have been things that have happened that you never thought you may have had to encounter, but you had to find a way up out of that situation, or you had to find a way through it. And you used your creativity to do so. So you are always more creative than you think you are. All it takes is for one situation for you to let your creative juices flow. Number six, being alone does not always mean lonely. I am a person who enjoys alone time. All the time? No, not so much, but trust me, when the time came for us to be sheltered in place, you might have felt like, oh my gosh, where is everybody? I can't see my friends. I can't see my family. But that gave you time to tap into the inner you, to figure out who you were, because a lot of us lose ourselves in the day-to-day hustle and bustle. But that alone time will make you start to think and start to realize and start to come to conclusions about a whole lot of stuff that's going on in your life. And just because nobody's around, you can be your own friend. And sometimes that's all you need. Number seven, protect your peace at all costs. Nobody else in this world can protect your peace like you. Nobody else is going to protect your peace like you. So if you are one of those ones who feels like there's always something going on, protect your own peace. Keep your own self sane. That is your job, not someone else's. Number eight is take care of yourself first. There is no way that you can take care of somebody else if you are not okay. You cannot expect for a depressed person to take care of another depressed person. So take care of yourself. Make sure that you're okay first before you start lending out hands and advice and everything to other people. You're no good for someone else if you're not good. Number 9, your mind is a gold mine. In 2020 and 2021, there has been so many people who have started owning their own businesses. There has been so many people who believed in their dream, who went and fought for their dream, who used their time at home alone to make a plan to start their own business. If you have it in your mind, it can make you a gold mine. Okay? Don't ever think that just because that your dream has to always stay a dream. Put things in place to make that coin. Number 10, time will definitely tell you who people really are. Even if you had become sick from, things that are going around. If you had become sick and you needed help, you really find out who it is who really care about you. It's going to be those ones who you least expect that come to your aid, that deliver food to your house, that call and check on you to see if you're okay. All right? So time will tell you who people really are, if they really love you, if they're really your friend, if they're really looking out for you. Number 11, don't be afraid to try new things. A lot of this year, a lot of us have had to try things that we never thought that we would have to try. We've had to go through things that we never thought we would go through. So what I tell you is to at least try it. You may not like it. It may not be your cup of tea, but at least you did give it a shot. So try new things. Don't be afraid. Worst case scenario, you won't like it, and then you'll move on to the next thing. Number 12. In these past few years, if this has not been the truth, be appreciative of the things that you have. There has been so many people who take advantage of what they have or had, and they lost it all. They lost it all. You should always be a good steward over what you have. If you're a good steward on what you have, then that gives room for more blessings. Always be thankful and grateful for the things you have, because there are so many people out here who are going through and don't even have at least a fourth of what you have. They would do anything to have the things that you have and that you actually take for granted. Number 13, chaos has opened so many doors for so many people to follow their dreams. When things were in disarray, when there was so much going on in the world, people have decided to just, you know what? I'm throwing in the towel. I'm going to go behind what's in my heart. I'm going to go and try to pursue what it is that I've always wanted to do. Chaos pushed these people to make their dreams a reality. Number 14, always adjust to the new changes. If you choose not to adjust to the new changes or the new norm, which I told you there is no norm because things are changing every day, do your best to adjust. Because if you don't adjust, then you'll find yourself in a very low and depressed state. Just do it with what you have. Make do with what you have until you can figure out a way to do better. But always adjust to whatever's going on. Don't let yourself fall into a deep hole that you can't dig yourself out of. Number 15, health is not only physical. And we have seen that firsthand all over the nation. Health is not just physical. It's mental, it's spiritual, it's emotional, it's anything. All of those things can physically make you ill. You can be psychologically ill and it make you physically ill. Because we all know that depression can have your whole body shut down. Depression can give you headaches. Depression can make you starve yourself. Depression can make you eat too much. Depression can make you sleep too much. Depression can make you emotionally unstable to encounter anything during the day. So no, health is not only physical. Number 16, hugs are very important. I never realized how important a hug was until I had to go through and see people that I love, like my mother, for instance. When we were on lockdown or what have you, I had to see my mom through her screen door. I couldn't hug my mom. I had to elbow, friends and family and people who you love, and I couldn't go and see or be around my grandmother until I was vaccinated. It was just a lot, and you never realize how just a physical embrace can help and heal anything. Hugs are very important. Number 17, keep pushing and never give up. Even though sometimes you go through things and you don't see a light at the end of the tunnel, sometimes if you push past that area that you feel like you're not going to make it, there's always a reward on the other side. But you got to get through that hard spot. You got to keep the faith that things will be okay and push through it. There's always a silver lining. Always. Just keep pushing. Number 18, choose your battles. That goes with everything. That goes with your children. That goes with your family. That goes with friends. That goes with people who want to act up out in the street. That goes with anything. Choose your battles. You have to stop and think now, if I react to this, how is this going to go? If I don't react to it, is it going to make a big difference or not? If it's not going to make a big difference, just carry on. Don't stress yourself out about every little thing. You'll go crazy. Pick your battles. You don't have time for a whole bunch of nonsense or things that don't require immediate action. Number 19, every moment counts. We have lost so many people this year. So many people. Every single moment counts. Every single moment counts, because when it's all over, you cannot get 1 second, 1 millisecond back. When it's over, it's all the way over. It is completely done. So make sure you live your life like every single moment counts. Number 20. If people need you, they will find you. Don't go around trying to hand out your time, your talents, your abilities. If someone needs you, they will find you. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. If they need you, they'll find you. And this is my last one, number 21. Every action is going to have a reaction. And it does not matter what type of action it is. It could be a good action. It could be a bad action. And sometimes a good action will give you a bad reaction. So just be prepared for someone to react whenever you act. And it might not always be good. All right, you guys, I want to thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day number 15. I hope everyone enjoyed my 21 things that I have learned in 2021. And if you have anything that you have learned in 2021 that you would like to share with me or any of the fam, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Like I said, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.